سڵاتان لێبێ خۆشەویستان دەنگ و باسان ئەحواڵتان باشن ئاڕانی خۆشەویست بووانێ حەزیان لە زۆر ترسناکە ڤیدیۆ ئەم ڤیدیۆمە ئامادە کردووە ئیشەڵڵا با پێکەوە سەیرگین هاوڕانی خۆشەویست بزانین چۆنە بێ لە بیرتان نەچێ شێریکەن لایک سەبسکرایب ئەگەر ئازیەت نەبێ بە سەیریکەین پێکەوە با زەمانە ئاڕانی خۆشی ترسناکە بۆ ئەوانەی کە زۆر بەزیان لێی نییە با سەیری نەکەن بزانین چییە بێ
Imagine just being lost out here.
با سەیریکەینەوە بزانین ئەمە چییە ئەمە ڕاستی یان بووکە
Imagine just being lost out here. It feels like this would never end.
زۆر ناشرین و ترسناکەوە بەڵێ بینم
Oh, hi. What the hell? I need to get out of here.
بەڵێ بێ بڕەوە
Hello.
لایەتی پێجنۆکەکە
Hello. What the fuck? What the fuck?
Get up here, Carly!
تەوری پێ بوو وە کچەکەی بان کرد ئەوە لەگە چی یاریەکە هاڕانی خۆشویست بە کچەکەی وەرە خۆی خۆیەتی ڕەشە باش نەبوو ئاڕانی خۆشەویست سەیر بوو ئاڕانی خۆشەویست وڵات ترسناک بۆمێ با بچینە سەر دانیکردن ئاڕانی خۆشەویست ئەمانە هەمووی لە کامێرە بینرەوە بەحساب
Here. John from the channel Exploration Unknown and Tim from the channel Breaking the Shell are exploring a spooky abandoned boat factory.
ئەمانە لە هینن لە مەعمەلێکی بەلە من چڵکراوە ئەباندنە
Almost immediately, they begin to hear strange, unexplained bangs.
I keep hearing a banging sound.
There's something that's banging.
Let's go check it out.
باڵی گوێ لە سەڵتی تەپەتەبە
What the hell was that? Oh my god, dude.
Bro, what is that? This sounds like the whole building's gonna come down.
Oh my god, dude. Let's go this way, man. Let's go this way. I'm getting really super sketched out.
Then the guys hear something that sounds like running footsteps right above them.
They're right above us.
They are. There's gotta be more than one up there.
Strangest of all, while John isn't looking at his camera, his night vision captures something terrifying in the dark.
Man, this is creepy.
زين چییە بینێ لە کامێرەکەیە
Oh gosh. This is insane.
I'm gonna freak out by that hole right there.
I know. There's gotta be somebody in here with us.
ئەها من بینیم
There's just gotta be.
There's that room that's
Oh.
over that way.
Did you see it?
ئەوە
Someone dressed in what appears to be a hooded robe steps briefly from the shadows and then returns to hiding.
دیارە
John and Tim start to hear
جەماعەتی
footsteps from the
خۆیان
darkness again, but now the sounds are on the ground floor nearby.
I thought I heard footsteps. Somebody's walking over there, man. Dude, that come from over. Dude, what is wrong with this place? I've been in some sketchy places, man, but this one's got me unnerved beyond.
The pair decides to just get out, but they might be a little late.
We're gonna get out of here. I think it's time to wrap it up. I don't know what kind of danger we're in. I'm pretty sure someone's here, and I do not know what their intentions are, nor do I want to find out what their intentions are.
ئەوە زۆرە
Dude,
ترسێ
that come from over here.
هەڵە شوێنی زۆر گەڕام بە زەمان زۆر جیازە ئەمان لە هینیەوە
Holy dude, get out of here! Oh my god, dude!
لاچە هەمری سوشتی وا بێ لێ بژی
Oh god, dude, let's go. Oh crap, I'm still recording.
Now, it should be noted that John and Tim make no claims that they encountered anything paranormal, but they just believe that some strange person was attempting to scare them.
I'm pretty sure we've had people mess with us in videos before, but just to see somebody there with like a hood on really freaked me out. The whole time we like somebody's here because it was too much. It wasn't, I don't think anything paranormal was happening. That person was throwing stuff, they was doing things, banging things and trying to, I don't know if they were trying to scare us off or just trying to mess with us. But we're safe.
YouTube channel, Exploration Unknown. Investigated while on Jason basically. TikTok user Rafiki Shmoo says he investigated an empty old house that is currently being remodeled. And it didn't go well.
Okay, it's pretty spooky in here. It's gutted. It's all gutted. What the f is that noise? Weird noise, man. I don't know what I'm hearing. What the f is... Hello? Dude. Oh my god! No!
It seems that someone else might have already been checking out the place, and they didn't want company.
What the f is... Hello? Dude. Oh my god! No!
And in other scary TikTok videos, TikTok user Emma Tremblay is home alone one night when she spots something truly chilling on her garage surveillance camera.
Okay, I'm doing the dishes right now, and the lights in my garage turned on, and there's nobody here, there's nobody home. Both my parents are gone. My dad's at work and my mom went grocery shopping, and I look into the corner, and there's literally something moving in there. Like, I don't know if it's an animal or like a person, but there's somebody right there. Just wait for them to move. See that they're literally moving. The garage door, there's like a room on this side, and then there's a garage door. So I don't know if I should go into it or not. Cause it'll make a really big sound if I go in there.
Someone seems to be hiding in her garage. Emily claims that the person fled the garage, but she caught footage of the person lurking around outside her home.
I have a video of this thing outside my house after it left, while my mom was like calling my dad and like having the police come. And this thing's just walking around my house in this video, and we're literally like, we have everything locked, we're just watching it just walk around. There's noise actually happening. Are you what? I won't leave my house.
Emily says the police were called, but by the time they arrived, the suspected intruder had ran away. You can check out the full story over on her TikTok. But anyway, what do you think? Are these real scary encounters with strangers, or is it all just an elaborate TikTok hoax?
Who are you?
Masked Man.
The internet is filled with creepy content, but some videos go beyond disturbing. Like this one, for example. This video was recorded by a man named Jacob, who had recently inherited a house from his late grandmother. At first, he wasn't sure if he wanted to keep it. The house was in bad shape, required major repairs, and didn't feel like home. But after one particular night, Jacob's mind was made up. It was late, well past midnight, when Jacob was suddenly woken up by a like home. But after bad shape, first, he wasn't sure if he wanted to inherit a house from his late grandmother. At first, he wasn't sure if he wanted to keep it. The house was in bad shape, required major repairs, and didn't feel like home. But after one particular night, Jacob's mind was made up. It was late,
وەڵا
Well,
دوایش
past
یەک
midnight,
شەو
when Jacob was suddenly woken up by a strange noise coming from inside his bedroom.
زانین چی بوو
Curious and uneasy, he reached for his phone and began recording. This is what he captured.
ئەمە تەلەفۆنەکە ڕێکۆرد دەکەم جێ لە سەڵتە لە کلاس دەکڵێ هیچ نییە
A steady knocking sound can be heard coming from the closet. Jacob gets up and checks inside, but finds nothing. Moments later, however, a loud banging sound echoes from the opposite side of the room. There's no one else in the house. Understandably shaken, Jacob couldn't explain what he had just experienced, but it wasn't until he reviewed the footage that he noticed something even more disturbing. Something he hadn't seen in the moment. At the beginning of the video, a clown doll sitting on top of the dresser can be seen facing the bed. But later in the footage, without anyone touching it, the doll is facing the door. Jacob was horrified. He later stated that he believes the doll came alive that night, and he's glad he caught it on camera. After the incident, he moved the doll downstairs to the living room and hasn't let it back into his bedroom since. While no one can say for certain what actually happened, one thing is clear. This experience left Jacob completely terrified. And the same can be said about what Brandy River has been experiencing. Brandy River has been dealing with strange activity inside her home for quite some time. While most incidents tend to happen unexpectedly and go unrecorded, she recently managed to capture something on camera that she couldn't ignore. In the footage, Brandy and her sister are sitting on the couch, talking casually, when they suddenly hear a strange noise coming from one of the rooms down the hall. Her sister decides to get up and check it out, while Brandy records the moment. This is what she caught.
Girl, there ain't nothing back there, I'm telling you.
Girl, she's not a girl. She's a woman. Hey, wait.
Nothing back there, right?
That way, go that way.
I told you. There's never... Oh my god! Oh my god!
The sound is brief, but unnerving. And although nothing seems to be visibly moving at first, the tension in the room is undeniable. According to Brandy, this isn't the first time something like this has happened. In fact, on a separate occasion, the exact same noise occurred. But that time, Brandy was the one who went to investigate. And while both of these events left her unsettled, they pale in comparison to what she experienced next. One evening, Brandy had just arrived home for dinner with her children when she noticed something odd. The light to one of the bedrooms was on, even though no one was supposed to be in there. Sensing something was off, she began recording. This is what the camera captured.
Me and my kid just got back from eating dinner, and my bedroom light is on, which is strange because I don't remember leaving it on. Yeah, I want you. Oh my god. Somebody broke into her.
In the footage, there appears to be someone, or something, standing inside the bedroom. But when Brandy opens the door and steps inside, the room is completely empty. To this day, She has no idea what she saw that night. But given the pattern of strange events in her home, she believes it might be something paranormal. So far, Brandy hasn't shared any additional updates or videos. Until she does, her experiences remain unexplained. As always, feel free to share your thoughts. What do you think is happening in Brandy's home? Surely, it couldn't be as terrifying as what Jack Steffens experienced in one of the most haunted hotels in the US. This next video comes from a man named Jack Steffens, who recently spent the night at what many believe to be the most haunted hotel in the United States. The location in question is the Biltmore Hotel, located in Providence, Rhode Island, a place steeped in history and long associated with paranormal activity. Guests who've stayed at the Biltmore over the years have reported everything from objects moving on their own to the sounds of distant parties echoing through empty hallways. Laughter, footsteps, voices. Yet when guests investigate, they find nothing there. Like many others before him, Jack encountered something during his stay that defied explanation. The bathroom door suddenly slammed shut on its own. At first, he tried to dismiss it, but minutes later, the door opened by itself, only to close again immediately after. Startled and unsure what to make of it, Jack grabbed his camera and began filming. What he captured next left him completely stunned.
You can see that
the bathroom is down there, the end of the hallway. The bathroom door is the one that has been slamming by apparently unseen forces. I'm going to stand here for a couple minutes. If it happens again, then I'm going to catch it on video. If it doesn't happen again, then I'm going to set my camera down and try to just let it sit there and wait and catch it when it happens. Did you see that? It just I cannot believe I got that on video. There is nobody in this room except for me. That is the freakiest thing ever.
In the footage, the door suddenly swings shut with force, just as it had before. It moves with such intensity, it's as if someone is standing on the other side, slamming it shut. But here's the thing. Jack had already checked. The bathroom was empty. And just to be sure, he records the interior of the bathroom for viewers to see, confirming that no one is inside. Without that clip, many might have questioned the video's authenticity. It could have been assumed that someone was simply hiding in the room, waiting for the right moment to close the door. But Jack's recording leaves little room for that explanation. Given the Biltmore Hotel's long-standing reputation and the sheer force with which the door paranormal, many believe, of course, I'll leave the final judgment up to you. Was this the result of something supernatural? Or is there still a logical explanation waiting to be uncovered? Whatever your answer might be, I'm curious what you'll think of this next disturbing video. This next video was suggested by Armando Caesar, who admits he's unsure where the footage originally came from. The source remains unknown, but after doing a bit of digging, Armando was able to uncover some details about the clip. According to him, The woman featured in the video is a house cleaner who has been working at an extremely old property for several years. She usually arrives at night when the home is empty, and during nearly every visit, she claims to hear footsteps and voices coming from the floor above, even though she's supposed to be the only person inside. Her friends, skeptical of the stories, dared her to do something she'd never done before: clean the house with the lights off and film whatever happened. At first, she was hesitant, but eventually she agreed, thinking it would be the perfect way to prove that she wasn't imagining things and that the house really was haunted. She didn't know it then, but accepting that dare may have been one of the biggest mistakes she's ever made. It's late at night, the house is dark, she's alone, and this is what she captured.
پیاوەتۆ خانۆکە پاکەرەوە بەبێ ویلایەتەکە هەڵکی تاسووی کە بزانە چی ئەبینی و چی نابینی.
Have I to really cope there? What? What? God. You can't scare me, you bastard, I'm coming. For Alan.
Chilly.
To prove that it is top at banister. Hello, Pauline, I'm shitting myself.
Man
Sounds like
Britannia.
there's something in that bedroom. I'm up to top of the stairs.
چی؟ هذا ئەوەنە کۆنە و خانووانەکە کە حەقی ناگرم. جنۆکەش بمەترسن. چییە ساگە؟ هیچ نییە ساگە.
I can hear a noise in the background, but it's in that cupboard, and it is the airing cupboard. So that's where the boiler is, and it sounds like it's just, someone's just come up at the back of me. Door. Bollocks.
What's she talking about, girl?
Now I want to go back down now.
It's a lady, old lady.
Right, I've just shut the door.
Door.
Bed, I'm going to sit on the foot. I daren't move.
Speed. Piesce chama.
Do you know if I weren't shitting me sen? I want to go down.
Most people would have run the moment something like that occurred, but somehow she stayed calm, or at least she tried to. What happened next changed everything. Just as she's about to head downstairs, a loud bang echoes through one of the rooms. Startled, she turns and points the camera toward the noise and captures something shocking.
Will you open the door for me, please?
والله دقاقم بكرة تكا بقصة الشيكا.
I have just seen something. I have just seen something. Right, that's it, I'm off down, I can't take no more.
لا تخش كيف تقولي بي. لا هيتشم نبيني ريبلاي. هاتشي.
If you pause the footage at just the right moment, you'll see it. A pale, human-like figure peeking out from behind the door. It's faint, but unmistakable. And based on the angle, it seems the figure was already standing there before the camera was ever pointed in that direction. That was enough for her. She ended the recording and left the house, clearly shaken by what she had just experienced. With everything that happened in this video, it's hard not to wonder, did she really capture something paranormal on camera? If so, then the dare she accepted proved her point, but at a terrifying cost. As with many videos like this, there's no way to confirm whether it's real or fake. That decision, as always, is up to you. One thing's for sure. What happened in that house remains a total mystery. And what also remains a mystery is what you're about to see in this next footage. This next video was originally posted in September of this year, but for reasons still unclear, it was taken down just a few days later. Some believe the video was removed because the person involved was so shaken by what happened, they couldn't bear to be reminded of it. Others think the incident may have been too disturbing to leave up for long. Whatever the reason, the original uploader briefly reposted the footage, allowing viewers one final chance to see it before taking it down again. It goes without saying, but this video is seriously creepy. In the clip, a security guard is working the night shift inside a private building somewhere in Colombia. Everything seems quiet until something strange begins to happen. While on patrol, the guard is approached by someone, or at least that's what it looks like.
لەلایەن کەسێکەوە بان کرا شتێکی وا بوو نازەوە زەین چییە؟ لایتەکەی هەڵکرد گڵۆپەکە بزەین چییە؟
At the beginning of the footage, we can clearly see the guard waving and talking, as if greeting a visitor. But the problem is, there's no one there. As the video continues, it becomes increasingly clear that he appears to be having a full conversation with someone who is completely invisible.
دەستی باز کردەوە بۆ کەسێک کەسەکە لێ نەبوو دوای ساش خەریکی قسەکردنە لەگەڵ کەسێکەیە کەچی کەسیش دیار نییە.
Already unsettling, the story takes an even creepier turn when we learn what the guard says happened. According to him, the person he was speaking to was an elderly woman, someone who appeared to be lost and had asked for directions to a specific part of the building. But as we just saw, no one was visible on camera at any point. Minutes pass, and the guard continues chatting with the unseen figure. Then, everything changes. The guard is suddenly radioed by a co-worker, and what he hears next makes his blood run cold.
ئەمە کەسێکە ئیشی لەگەڵاکە بە رادیۆ قسەی لەگەڵاکە بزێن ئەڵێ چی؟ ئەڵێ ئەمە شۆکەکە دەی بزێن چییە؟ ئەڵێ تۆ تاکە کەسی لە فلۆرەکەیە لەورە هیچ دەوانی بوون دێر. هيدا قبسين شيو على تاكسل يعني he's talking to على قصة كساناك ما بس شيء هذا بقصة لقى بيلاش نقاك.
Immediately, the guard presses the button to summon the elevator, hoping to make a quick exit. But when the doors don't open fast enough, panic takes over. He turns and bolts for the stairs instead, running out of the building without ever looking back. No one is quite sure where he went after that, but judging by his reaction, it's safe to assume he wanted to get as far away as possible. To this day, the guard's co-workers remain convinced that what he experienced was paranormal. But with the original footage now removed and little information ever provided, we may never know for sure. So the question still stands. Who or what was the security guard talking to? I think we might never know. Just like so many other things we'll probably never get answers to, like the next video. This next video comes from YouTuber who
بالێ بۆ سنهاڕانی خۆشەویست لەبەرەوەی هەتا لە باشە و سعی ئازانی شەوە لای من بێ خەوم لێ بکەیە شەو باوەڕ لەوە زیاتر نەترسین هاڕانی خۆشەویست هیوادارم بەڵێم و لای بوو بێت و کاتێکی خۆش و ئیشەڵڵا ئەگە حەسان لێ بوو بەشی کەشدانین بۆ من نووسنە کۆمنت ئەگەر حەسان لێ بوو بەشی کەشدانین کاتێکی خۆش خواحافیز